know better because they have this hierarchy of pride in their head, and they don't understand that they have pride in their heart because they think they only needed to take Jesus into their heart one time. And so they keep walking and they keep doing this thing. They make a C and they start orbiting it, and then they try to pull other people into their orbit, and then all of a sudden you have the solar system in orbit around this one little point, which then creates like this belief system of religion, and then soon enough you have a galaxy forming, right? And you have this massive church that can spread throughout the nations. And it creates a big problem because now you just have a galaxy sitting in the middle of A and B, and it's never actually getting over to B. So it sits here. And it doesn't do anything, it just stagnates. And then because there's so many people, the gravitational pull gets increased. So more and more people get pulled into this galaxy. And more and more people get deceived. And then eventually, when it comes time to meet your maker, so to speak, they won't know who God is. They won't know who Jesus is. They'll know who Satan is because they've maintained the hierarchy and they've stagnated. It's kind of the idea of, because you were lukewarm, I shall spew you from my... Because you are lukewarm, I shall spew you from my mouth. What that means is when you stagnate as a believer, you're not going to know God, and you're going to get deceived into hell. And by the way, hell is mostly a place for believers. All right, there will be non-believers in there, but primarily it's because it's a place that Satan basically built to deceive believers, like he did Adam and Eve. Because Satan still has this foolhardy notion that, oh, I'm just gonna, fine, you kicked me out of the garden, fine, I'm still gonna bring these people up to my level. And in order to do that, they have to go through all this stuff, right? And so he created hell. And a lot of believers are going to end up going there because they're deceived and they're stagnated in this galaxy. And they don't realize it. And the only way to really realize it is by taking Jesus into your heart again. You have to take Jesus in your heart every single day because you got to smash all those pillars that are holding up this hierarchy, this tower, with pride sitting there at the top. Imagine this tower of all the 8 deadly sins. Pride's at the top. And there's 8. Blasphemy is the 8th one. It sits at number 2 because this thing is with sin. Sin is a hierarchy. This is why by your own words you will be judged, sort of thing. Right? So sin is a hierarchy. This is why there are some sins that are greater than other sins. Because it's in hierarchy. Over here on the virtue side, humility is at the top. Not at the top, but it's like enmeshed.